Oh my god, no. What the fuck are you doing, bitch? I'm talking to the fucking Riverside. Not talking to a woman here. Shut up.
Welcome to another episode. It's your girl NuNu and Paris Raffi.
Wait, are they hearing this? Oh, hi everyone.
Hello, hello from all over the world to the corners of DC. Welcome to Wait Don't Do It podcast.
Hey everyone, we are trying a new. NuNu is really investing a lot into the podcast. I want to first say that this podcast is sponsored by NuNu Paris Productions, um, and so I love that. Now we get to talk over the intro and people can hear us.
Possibly, we'll see in the final edit, but I'm hoping that it sounds good because now that we're back for season 8, we want to make sure we're up in our quality because we're doing a lot of things for the girls.
It's so good to be back with the podcast because obviously we took a long overdue siesta, and we have been talking about coming back for the longest time. Thank you for bearing with us, but now I hope it's very clear that we're taking this podcast seriously, and I think that we're both really zoned in to what are the kids saying nowadays? I'm like glued in. I'm
Locked in,
We're
locked
locked
the
in.
fuck in, bros. And we're here to still be messy and still be with y'all. So, welcome to episode 2 of season 8. And we want to remind you this is Wait, Don't Do It podcast, okay? We tell you what not to do. And this time, we are talking about rejection, okay? And not just rejection with your man, okay? Because grinder sucks, I get it. But like rejection in the arts, career, nightlife, life in general, because we all go through it. But how do we process it? So this episode is for anyone who's ever been told no and had to figure out what to do next, child.
Yeah, wait, don't worry about getting rejected because rejection is just redirection. Rejection can be protection, and rejection can always lead to just a broader picture or a broader new perspective that you never thought you needed. DJ Gaston, where is he? Where's DJ Gaston?
Oh my
That
god!
is
Because
you.
because
Nuda is
girl,
in
you're
her
being so
editing
serious.
bag.
You're being so serious. This is the way to do it. We gotta be messy. I mean, yeah, rejection is wah wah. I wish I had a wah wah side. I don't right now. All I have is things to make people laugh. And that's what you gotta do. But I don't know what's been going on with you because we actually haven't had time to like catch up because you've been traveling so much.
Oh, girl, life has been kind of crazy past couple months, but in a great way. I think 2024 was definitely transitional. I think that's why we took that break. Sometimes you really have to stop to get to the other side, and that's what me and Nunu did. So lately, I've just been traveling. I went to San Francisco. I'm going to Chicago. But other than that, I mean, I've been to New York for some Broadway shows. We went to Cowboy Carter. Out of the 12 cities that she went to, we went to one of those shows. Like, we are living life right now. You are Blue
What's your
Ivy
cowboy
Carter right
Carter?
now. This is what she didn't
Oh,
wear this though. This would have ate, but there was no way she was gonna wear this in
first of
95-degree
all, you
weather.
know what? Just to address, we're gonna get back to your life and travel. And wow, Rappy's great, but we're gonna get into
You're lucky I can't hear what you're saying.
we're gonna get into Miss Knowles Carter, diva, lover, obviously my goddess, my everything, obviously, but we can't go see her in DC anymore. Okay, we are done seeing her in Washington D.C. and anywhere that calls itself D.C. because she don't fuck with us, and that's okay. A lot of people don't fuck with us. RuPaul, Beyonce, the DMV is a very special kind of creature, and they rejected us. Okay.
No, 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 no. I don't want to take in this narrative. I don't accept this narrative because it's just so like to me it's giving like such like insegura energy. Like you're not like insecure energy because bitch, why are you projecting? She came out of 12 cities in the world. She chose DC. Number one. She chose
Okay.
us twice. Number two, she chose us twice. She could have just chose us one time. She chose us twice.
Well, pick a
Yeah,
line. Okay.
don't blame the unfortunate rubble that is at what used to be FedEx Field, which is what I call FedEx
Northwest
Field.
Stadium. How dare you?
Girl, Northwest, my ass, bitch. If it was in Northwest, it would be a much better stadium. How about that?
Where did they go
Um,
play
Northwest Stadium is literally just fucking bullpen senior. It's literally like I'd rather just go to the bullpen than FedEx Field. Beyonce, just come to the bullpen. You'll love it there. It'll be a nice intimate concert. I'll pay a good amount of money for that experience. If anything, just don't make us go back there. Jesus Christ. So don't blame it on her. I don't think Beyonce hates us. That's crazy.
No, she does. She does because let's be clear, and I have to be honest here. You know, Raffi and I have seen Beyonce at this location
Three
three
times.
three times, three separate eras on the run tour. Two, 2018, 2023, four,
Mm-hmm.
three.
Mm-hmm.
For Renaissance, and then 2025, obviously for Cowboy Carter. Different times, before COVID, after COVID, all that. Every time she comes to us, her set list is not what the others give. And this goes back to 2018, okay? Now, 2018 happened, that was like July, right? They had just released the Carters June 14th, before June 19th, sorry, when Juneteenth was just becoming a thing. Beyonce did not make Juneteenth. That's just how I how I recognize it. And she didn't do like none of them songs. But then she went to the other cities and did them songs. Then we get to Renaissance. She ain't bring no white people out for Renaissance. Then we get to Cowboy Carter. We ain't had no 16 carriages, no car, no Jay Z, no Miley Cyrus, and that's cool because it was hell. I want to describe that to you. It felt like pure hell at the Cowboy Carter tour. It was hot. I've never seen Beyonce that sweaty in my life. I love Beyonce. I've seen her literally
A
10 times.
child was sweating. A child. Blue Ivy was wiping sweat off her face. Like that is another level of heat that I really hope did not scare her away to perform. But why would again stop performing in the summer? Okay, I'd rather be wearing a cute little coat. First of all, you know people are gonna dress up in your
You gotta
concert.
perform in the summer. The kids got school. Fuck you, mean.
What? Why would a kid be there? why, would, why would a kid be there?
Beyonce, what a
No, stay at
kid.
home. It's after their bedtime, so no. And
Yeah, the
also
Cowboy Carter.
another thing, you let's talk about it. I always those three times that we went to Northwest Stadium, or formerly known as FedEx Field. I remember the travel there. This was the easiest. I took a shuttle bus this time. Highly recommend. I believe it's called
This
like
was the
Senate
easiest. I
Senate
drove.
shuttles. It was super easy. However, let's talk about it. The best location to me in DC to go, and I've never had an issue. Girl, in out in the matter of 5 minutes is
Capital
one,
One.
2, 3 Capital One Arena, formerly known as Verizon Center, formerly known as something else
No
too.
shade to the girls. I just because we had a kid, Nicki Minaj. I just rather go in, go out. You know, you once the concert's done, you just gotta walk a block over or two to get an Uber. You feel me? And go home. It never
Yes,
gives that. Like it's so easy, and I hate Maryland.
but Beyonce, don't listen to them. Like, she does not. I know you don't hate us. Why would you hate a place you go to every concert? That's crazy. Unless she just makes a lot of money. Maybe that would explain it too.
But we had a good time because
We
TikTok made
did.
it seem like it was gonna be the trenches out there. I had my nice floor seats. I got there right before the show started. I had a great time, honey. Oh, shout out to Beyonce. Shout out to everybody. But you saw the people that got the suite. How do we afford the suite that had the buffet and the Beyonce
I,
cookies and the
f-
view and all that
I,
at the
I know
concert?
that someone told me they either were in a suite situation or for this concert or for another experience they did a suite, and I was like, "Girl, okay, I see you." I feel like they said that they were in the suite. Yeah, they were in the suite for this concert for Beyonce, and I was like, how, what, where? But then I didn't ask those questions because also once you start asking those questions, girl, they know that you're not of the life, and they don't need to know that. So you just
Oh
act
my
like you
god.
know.
Just act like you know. And what y'all need to know is something that really has been up for us this year is the reggaeton brunches. So shout out to reggaeton brunch. Shout out to all the people coming. That has been consistently up. Even though me and Rafi personally probably face a lot of anxiety around it, which feels like many rejections, but it's not. It's not. It's all fictitious.
I mean, I feel like reggaeton brunch came from rejection, don't you think?
Ooh.
Okay, put
You,
what
you,
sound
you ate
effect?
that for me. You ate that for me. You ate that for me.
I thought you were playing a sound of like people eating.
I just got it. Wait till I upload. I'm about to be just like DJ Raffi, bro.
Right, right. You're doing more than I do sometimes, girl.
I know. No, so no, for coming out of rejection, I guess it did for you, for you, for you, for you. For me,
Okay,
it
whoa,
definitely
whoa,
came.
whoa, whoa. You like to ugly sister me. You like to like black sheep me. Like
No,
you love to give me that narrative, and it's I completely reject it.
ChatGPT, he
I
loves to
will
give you that
say
narrative. I don't give you that narrative.
I do think that as someone who created social media content and a DJ in nightlife who's gay, that I've had to find my own like lane. Like I can't rely on payola. I can't rely on people putting me on. I have to kind of create my like my path lane because unfortunately there's pluses and minuses to everything in life, and I definitely appreciate what has come out being constantly rejected and kind of rerouted. But I think now, like I said, going back to where we started, this year has just been so transformative in so many ways. Reggaeton brunch. Um, I mean, we've just been just I mean, it's so relieving to see something just almost be able to maintain itself and get minimal to no actual like spotlight or recognition from outside sources. Like it's pure word of mouth, it's pure
No
people coming back.
promo, no payola.
No
And
payola.
what we mean by that is again, we're not associated with like a restaurant that already has business, right? We're bringing in people to the space at a time that people don't usually come to the space. So it really is just from the ground up, and Raffi does so much to curate, host it, manage it, and I'm excited to see where it goes. It's been just such a vibe this year. Like it's been so good.
That's the goal with me traveling to Chicago and San Francisco. The goal is to take this party internationally because I believe in what we do. I believe in giving a platform to Latine performers and uplifting their platform on their cities and locally too. I think that, like I said, I know what we do is so one of a kind and unique that when other Latin parties come in to DC from being DC, I don't even like worry about it because at the end of the day, no one is doing what we're doing in the way that we do it, and that is a fact.
Fendi fact, a big fact. Just like the summers outside, it just being so hot is a fact. How are you dealing with the heat wave? I just want to know.
I'm so glad that it hasn't affected our brunches. I'm glad that I mean we could
Because
it
it's
could be
hot.
so much
Like
worst.
I
First of
am
all,
literally
first of
throwing
all,
water on myself. Like I
last
don't
no,
feel it.
last tea about reggaeton brunch. Little gem here. The most relaxed group of people that are at reggaeton brunch are the performers in the back because y'all are in an ice box now. Thank you, El Rey, for fixing that for them because they are taken care of over there, honey. They're not an ounce of sweat on those foreheads. Nunu has to drink a couple margaritas to step outside. You notice when she's, you know when Nunu stops feeling the heat when she's had a couple, what is it, proseccos?
Prosecco got the big glass of prosecco, big
Thank
prosecco.
you, Poppy. You know he's straight.
Everyone at LA is straight.
That's so crazy, but he's very flirty. Oh my god, I hope he doesn't listen to this podcast.
Shout out to Beep. No, I'm just kidding. Uh, But no, yeah, it's honestly not as hot as you thought it would be. But honestly, it really has been. I have actually overheated at brunches so far this year. I have just
You have.
overheated, got my life together, and got right back out there because when you get to this age, and you have all this
What
special drinks,
age? What age,
nothing.
Nunu? What age, Nunu? No, I'll never forget DJing. Picture it, Sicily, DJing at El Rey as an organizer, and then my co-organizer in this event walks up to me with her puke breath and says, "I just puked in the bathroom, but I'm ready to party."
That has never happened.
That didn't happen. That,
I have thrown up
am I thinking
multiple
about the wrong story, or
times.
were you going to tell a different story?
I've never had puke breath, but I've definitely thrown up multiple times at LA for sure. That is the place I've thrown up most in DC.
You've
Absolutely.
thrown up. Wait, you've thrown up multiple times at a reggaeton brunch.
I yes.
So you mean to tell me there have been patrons, and you have talked about it on the podcast that people have thrown up at our, you have shamed them to a point, and that you yourself are going in the bathroom, and
Yeah, we
puking
was
in a bowl. You know what? Every time you puke, I'm taking $25 off your pay for PR.
just for PR. No, it's been up. We had the Casamigos sponsorship this year. Pride was lit. Everything's been up. But the summer, the temperatures have also been up. I've been beyond. I can't go outside. I think we don't have an ozone. I think the world's on fire. And I think Trump is going to take it to a different.
Boo! Boo! Shut up. I don't want to talk about Trump. Girl, next. I keep this in. Stop talking about him. I'm over it. Shut up. Like, we don't care, okay? Period. Girl, like, like, we get it. Like, y'all give him so much energy. Like, y'all give him so much energy. And at the end of the day, you know when people get bullied or like when they feel like they're being bullied and they go into that storyline of like, oh my god, people are so obsessed with me. I don't know why, like they're just so obsessed with me. That's what y'all are doing for him by doing all the like the antics that y'all do for like clout. That's what's going on. So like,
You're telling the people to reject him, honey.
right,
Reject
reject,
all.
like just like stop talking about him. That's why I only like I barely talk about that man. I don't talk unless I'm making fun of him. I'm not talking about that man. So whatever he's doing, look it up at one of these real news sources. But girl, I'm not talking about that man anymore. I'm so drained by him.
Well, I think that brings us to.
Oh, girl, nope.
That's just it. Okay, that's the transition. So I think that brings us to our first game, Rafi. Reject
Ooh,
or respect. Okay.
okay,
From Brown, what you gotta be up. Come on, we gotta be up.
okay.
Exactly. Reject or respect. Now, in this game, we're gonna name some scenarios or people in culture and say whether Rafi and I reject or respect them. But we gotta tell them why. And this is gonna be a speed round. This is messy, and we've never seen these prompts before. Are you ready, Rafi, to reject or respect?
I do that often. So,
Okay, let's go. First up, people who say I'm brutally honest but are just rude. Reject or respect?
um, no, okay. There's a level of that. And I think I reject that. Like
Yeah.
brutally honest is one thing, but like you know exactly. It's like it's borderline that like white gay that's just mean, but he tries to be funny and mean, but it's just mean. That like that's what it gives when you say something like that. If you say like no, some people need hard love or like some realness sometimes, yeah, that makes sense. But like, I'm just brutally honest all the time. Girl, shut up.
So I'ma say respect because let me tell you, in my job, it's all about the politics. Even though it's education, all about politics. And the people I respect are the bitches that are just fucking bitches. The people that are really honest and they do be spilling tea, but it's always
No,
fucking me. And
that's
I be living
fine.
it. I'm like, you know what? Yes, gather the girls. I kind of live for it just a little bit because I love it's entertaining to me. So I love people like that. It's a key. It's a
No,
key.
I also no. I want to I reiterate. I do appreciate like honesty, but I'm talking about in a reference to when people say it like that. Like, oh, I'm just brutally honest. No one can handle like, no, that's not it. You're just being mean. No, you're just mean. Some people just like to be mean.
All right, next one up. Having your mom and your close friends on Instagram. Reject. That's weird. So sorry.
Wait, having my mom
You're
as my close friend.
seeing the close friends in
I
Instagram.
well,
That's weird.
I don't do thirst traps on my close friends.
I mean, I
So
don't do close friends because close friends. I want to. Okay, just a little tangent. Is it egotistical? Yes. Like it gives like, oh, this is my diary, and I really want people to like really care about me
yes,
on your story. And like, it don't matter to me. I've never done it because it just gives
it's more
comfort.
work. It's more work.
It's also more work. Like, why do I care which is my real thing, which is my not thing? And I don't know. I don't know. If you want to be a hoe, be a hoe. If you want to, say you want to, die a little bit, just say you want to die in public. Don't you gonna put your close friends? Why? Why? I want to know. Tell everyone, because maybe other people got, solutions. Why I gotta know
People are saying that no, my all the close friends that I've been associated with,
everything. Yeah.
like, you spilling other people's close friends is crazy. Insane, insane. And I already know who she's talking about based off the close friend stories that she's told me. So wow,
I never
wow.
tell anything. We
Um,
always keep a secret.
no, but the close friends I thought is just people like, oh, I'm adding this, so you just already. It's a green, literally a green flag for me to tell you, hey, come look at me, come look at what I look like with our shirt, every occasionally, and then sliding these DMs when I want you to. That's what it feels like. That's what it feel. It doesn't feel like a guaranteed shot either. It doesn't. It just feels
No,
like
it just feels like advertising. It feels like I want attention.
yes, a
I don't want
pool
that.
of targeted advertisements.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So
Yes.
it's a reject for me.
I don't. I don't. I'm a very neutral. I don't reject it because
You gotta
obviously
choose that. Reject or respect. Ain't no neutral in this shit.
it makes my job easier, so I respect it.
Perfect. Next one, texting. What are we after the third hookup? Reject or respect?
What are we after the
Um,
third hookup?
yes, I'm
Um,
gonna say respect because I love a crazy bitch.
respect.
Because when you're a
Respect.
little crazy, it's kind of fun, right?
Wait, hookup or date?
Just hookup. This is just a third hookup.
No,
Like I feel like let's be
I
crazy here.
think hookup. If it's just been like hookup, like we haven't left the bedroom. No, that's too much, girl.
Ooh,
Like, we don't have to do all that. But if we are like by the second hookup, and if that's the vibe, then we've already gone on a date. So then we could start saying something like that. I'll put those dates together. But if it's been three consecutive bedtime stories, then girl, you know what it is. That hello,
so you said reject, honey.
I reject that.
Ooh.
But again, but I reject it now. I would have done that a long time ago. If that makes it easier on people,
Now the next one is funny. People who ghost you and then watch all your stories. Do you hate this one?
I reject that
I
so
definitely
much.
reject it. There's no way because it's just no way to respect it because it obviously gives scary behavior to me. Like if you couldn't say to me,
Right.
"Why are you watching my stuff?" It just feel like you want to objectify me, you want to see me, but you don't want to know me.
Yeah. Wow. Nunu knows me,
Now leave me alone.
which is what you're giving. No shade.
Yeah, definitely reject.
I like this game.
Posting gym thirst traps with a Bible verse caption.
Ugh, reject. I was gonna
Let me
say
tell
respect.
y'all.
I was gonna say respect if it was just that. But if you're adding
Let me
Bible,
tell y'all.
don't bring God into this. I don't even
Because we're
believe
in
in it like that.
DC, I don't see a lot of stuff in the DMV because y'all are heathens out here. But I'm from the South, right? So people put Bible verses on everything, right?
Even
And
thirst traps?
it is
No,
such a
that's not a
funny
real
thing.
thing.
Oh my God. I remember, I'll never forget. It's a funny story in our friend group when there
Do
was
I
this
know them?
guy who was obsessed with us, was obsessed with my best friend at a bar. And he was like a big muscle dude. And he was like, "Oh, yeah, what's your favorite Bible verse?" And she like told him. And then, like, she never actually even went on a date with him, but he like got it tattooed on his body. And
Well, I mean,
now
okay,
he has
okay,
an OnlyFans.
okay, okay. That's
And I just
okay.
said, like, why bring God into it?
I mean, why bring God into that? But like, if you have a Bible verse tattooed on your arm, and you do OnlyFans, I think that's fine. I think that's fine.
So all this is respect for you?
No, reject a Bible verse trap. But if you tattoo a Bible verse on your arm and decide to do OnlyFans, sure, go for it. Those are two different things, in my opinion.
Reject,
But
respect,
someone from the
one and a half.
South would be a little bit more rigid.
Yes. I think I just want I want to separate it. It's like separation of church and state, you know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Next one up, the friends who always bring their partner to the function.
Reject. um, how about this? Never have I ever.
Okay. Obviously it's a reject because I definitely believe in having a balance with your life. Like I feel like if your partner always has to be around, then like something's going on, sister.
But you do like having your man by you.
Yeah, but also like I like having everything balanced. Like I feel like if you're going out and no one has a partner, then like no one should have their partner. It shouldn't be like
Oh,
everyone
that
having one
I
partner.
believe for
I just
sure.
think it should be like either we're bringing people or we're not bringing people. Because if we're doing girls' night, if you're just going out for a drink, and the messy talk you have, it's not the locker room talk. What do you call it for girls? What's the girl version of locker room talk?
Like like girl code. Like it's
Girl
girl code.
talk, girl code, all that. Like I
Yeah.
just want to be able to have that without the man there, just to be messy and have fun. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
good.
don't think partners are never allowed, but like
Absolutely.
I have to mentally prepare and I also like I said, I don't have to be there. Also, it could be a couple's night. But I do genuinely like I like Prince. I like everyone who has a partner
Not too
in my
much.
life.
Yo, ever. Speak of my motherfucking husband, bitch. Ever,
Um,
bitch.
Bleep that shit, girl. First of all, you said his name several
I don't
times.
care. I'm his. He's mine. Katy Perry.
I respect that. I love that. Reject that. I respect that. I respect
Just
that.
like that. But
Possessiveness,
this is a
girl. I
crazy
love
one
that.
because it feels like targeted for me. But this says drag queens who only do ballads and walk slowly.
I respect it. Dude, don't worry. I respect
You
it.
gotta respect it,
You
girl.
gotta respect it. You gotta respect a good parking bar.
I mean, at the end of the day, I showed up.
At the end
I
of
was
the day,
here.
you're taking home tips as well.
Right, I was still here, and I want to wake it up. A few years ago, bitches was really, really clowning the doll about not wearing nails, not wearing breasts, not wearing high heels, and now all the girls in the brunch like, yeah, it don't matter because you can get paid the same. That's what I've been saying, goofies. That's what I've been saying. Like, wake it up. Not that y'all
Yeah.
are breaking your body.
I want
Your
some
audience
performers to
for
know.
dollars because
Oh,
y'all tired.
how about I'll come up with a hot topic right now for Reject or Respect. Performers who don't read the room at a local spot and play and just perform what they want to. If they want to perform something that's just not going to resonate with the crowd that's going to be there, reject or respect. NuNu.
Okay, it's no shade. It really is no shade. It's definitely a reject because obviously drag is art and da 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 and community and da da da. But like, I feel like if you're getting paid to do things, you're getting booked, then you gotta match whatever you're getting booked for. And
Yes.
it does give me the willies a bit when I see y'all just performing whatever. Like, why are y'all performing like My Chemical Romance at 8 a.m.? Like, it's crazy. Or like y'all be at like Latino events and being like, girl, you know what? I gotta perform like Ariana Grande. It's crazy. Like, I don't get it. I don't
There
get
is a
it.
level of reading the room that like I said, and NuNu is definitely because I think I was a little bit more open to performance styles early on as someone who was booking people. But I definitely believe like at this point I know an audience, or at least the audience that I'm creating, and they want to get fucked up. They want to have fun. They want to like be
Right.
pumped up. So like anything political or anything that's gonna be like emotional, girl,
Like ballads can work if you do them right, but like it gotta be
yes.
something people everyone knows they can have fun with. Like it really
And
is
mix
about
it up. Mix it can't be
exactly mix
one
it.
ballad. It can't be one
Yeah,
ballad.
girl, don't do it's brunch, especially brunch, specifically for brunch. It can't just be one song. That's insane.
That's in we okay. There's some performers that
Absolutely
we have not
insane.
called back when it's just when they just say go do this, girl.
If you don't put some mixes and some splices and
Right.
some horns up in there, girl, and do something. I don't think any. I mean, not that y'all got me. Obviously, everyone's different, but like, I feel like for a lot of us, I feel like I change songs like every 60 seconds. It's like 60 seconds to 2 minutes is like the max I'll go because after 2 minutes, it's like TikTok, girl. We gotta keep moving.
Yeah. I believe in a good ballad, but if you're gonna ballad it up at a brunch, you better medley that shit up. Medley that shit up, because
Girl,
I heard it on TikTok where someone was like, you have to respect what the performer is doing, and if they want to perform what they want to perform, you gotta just sit there and respect it. And I just feel like that rule does not apply to any other performer in any single
respect
world.
me.
Respect my time. I'm over here trying to support you, but like, imagine if we went to Cowboy Carter and she actually did not perform any Cowboy Carter.
Like she was like, y'all, I'm performing B sides from Destiny's
B
Child.
sides
I
and
on
then B
track
sides
meet.
from
You know what I'm
Destiny's
saying?
Child.
Like, oof.
Yeah,
Like I
girl.
would live, but not everyone would live. And I also feel like you sign up for like if I want to see like political drag, art, all that stuff, I would go to like that type of event. You feel me? I don't
And
want to be
also
that.
sell the fuck out of it. But Don't come here with timid toes performing a ballad and then think that people are going to be like, yes, mama, you just.
And again, exactly. Not saying that you can't do it. The only way it works is if you sell it. Now you can sell anything. You can have the most political, the most random song, but if you sell it, give it. But
NuNu
what
has
we're really
done
saying is don't
fake
do it
splits
halfway.
during ballads at
Give
reggaeton
it.
brunch. She can, trust me. You should really talk to the girls. You should really.
I am
NuNu's
the
boot camp.
original Park and Bark winner for DC.
You
So
are. You are. You really ate that. So that.
the
So.
last one, and this one's just for Raffi, DJing with a Spotify playlist and good vibes.
I did that for 3 months for reggaeton brunch and transitions from high, like booking DJs to finally just DJing it myself. And so respect if you have an executive plan. But if you have no executive plan and you're just gonna think you're gonna get away with that for like 3 or 4, 5, 7 months, no, that's just not gonna work. You have to really like have an executive plan to move forward, or else it's dead before it started. People are gonna, again, the audience is smart. People are smart. You need to give customers a lot of credit, and if they see that, humans are just gonna go to a shady place when they see that kind of shit. No shade, right? They're gonna go there.
I mean, boots.
So reject. But again, if you needed to transition between 3 months, great, do that. But 3 months is the cutoff, bitch.
Speaking of transition,
It's also you're cutting someone's head off.
I that's what exactly it is. Let's get to our main discussion. Of course, rejection as redirection, and really talking about how we've processed it and how we think other people, especially as queer POCs and just in the world nowadays, how we can process it. How have you been rejected, Rafi?
Oh my god. I mean, I think there's been a couple key critical moments where I feel like I got rejected that really felt like they changed the like projection of where my life was gonna go. The first time was when I got rejected from UNC Wilmington. Um, right, right. I mean, and that's so fine because I was
If y'all
heartbroken
don't
that
know,
day.
y'all, that is just it's just the
It's just
realness
it's
there.
like
No
in
shade,
North
right,
Carolina, that
girl?
school may matter like a little bit,
It
but
only
now
matters if you care about the beach. If you do not care about the beach, it's
if you
literally
don't care about
main
the
cost.
beach, it's not going to change your life either. I mean, they have a quote unquote good film school, but girl, it's just not worth the culture of that.
It's marine biology, and they just be
Yeah,
collecting sea
that but
turtles.
that's the real good school there. So that one, then it was Soul Cycle when I got rejected from Soul Cycle, um,
Mm.
and then the last one was getting rejected from multiple like DC gay bars as they were opening up, and I would promote them, and they never reached out to like work with me or try to like collaborate. And I think those are the 3 times I felt like rejection. And I mean, when I look that in hindsight, when you pull the like the mirror back, you really see like those are 3 different white organizations or predominantly white experiences that just I was just would be forcing myself in. So that's when I said like it's protection. You're kind of protecting your peace. Imagine me doing Soul Cycle. There's apparently like I don't know if you've heard about this, but there's a Soul Cycle instructor in DC that's going viral because he's like yelling at his students and being a dick to people. Mind you, the one time I went to Soul Cycle, the couple times I went to Soul Cycle, the instructors are fine, but the culture in there is rancid. Like it's actually
Yeah,
rancid.
if you guys don't know, Soul Cycle is a fitness experience where you go to a place and pay a lot of money to be on a bike. They play random generic music, and then they tell you to, work hard, and then you feel better about yourself because you paid a lot of money to be there. Now, as you all know, I don't work out my body, so I don't know anything about souling, cycling, but
You don't have a
um,
soul,
exactly. And why would I put my soul there? That would break my
right?
soul, Beyonce.
45 for a class is kind of crazy. But like I said, those are 3 experiences where I just
Dollars when y'all could just go and run from I was about to say crackheads and
future Nunu take all this out, please. Um, um, just what I forgot.
you don't say running from
No, no,
crackheads.
no, no. No, no, no. I think, like I said, all of it's just. I think boutique fitness in general is just a very like isolating thing. And so, but imagine if I would have gone Soul Cycle, I would have that cycle of feeling like an outcast would have continued, and that would have just like led to other things. So I think, like I said, reggaeton brunch, what we're doing now, wait, don't do it, came from our podcast came from feeling like we don't have accessible platforms for ourselves. So we decided to be like, fuck it. People are going to listen regardless. If people are not listening, it's a diary at the end of the day. And I think that's where I think those are the moments where I feel like rejection really like came like core memories for me for rejection. What are yours?
I don't really experience rejection. NuNu gets everything she wants, right?
Okay, so when has Cameron been rejected?
But not too much.
Okay, don't say you set it up. You set it up.
No, yeah, I
First
don't
of all,
really
your makeup looks so good today. I will say, like your makeup, your cheeks look so porcelain right now. Like wow, wow. And this is not even the pristine edit of this camera. That's really good. You look really good. Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
compliment you.
Absolutely. Everyone should.
Okay.
Everyone should. No, I definitely been rejected. I feel rejected, especially as new in a lot of ways. Early on, I had to watch a lot of people who were not as talented as me, who were doing the same things as me, and I still deal with it now. Get right, 1 billion followers, especially when that was a thing on Instagram and TikTok. Just get followers for just being really white or being skinny or just being mediocre, and so it caused me to pull back, and I have to hide likes and stuff on Instagram because I just couldn't handle the idea of it. So I'm in a better place with it when I removed myself from it, much to Raffi's chagrin. But I think that it helped me focus just on myself. Um, but it is hard. Me and Raffi talk about this idea that perception is reality because people really view things in a distorted way from what we view them. I think we get this notion that people think we have everything going great in our lives. Nunu gets everything. Raffi has everything. Things are just so great, and we are grateful and stuff. But like, I think we have to work so hard for everything. And so you have to like, we've had to humble ourselves. We've had to, pay out. We've had to change. We've had to fight. We've had to go through so much to get to where we are. And I think, the thing is, rejection is still happening, right? In recent times, I guess in the hiatus, right, we started doing a lot of different projects. Raffi doing more DJing. I started doing more drag musical theater. I've been in a couple of productions, a lot of lead roles, and I wanted to do this upcoming production, and I wanted the lead role, and it's a play that means so much to me, but I didn't get it, Divas.
I was so surprised when you told me you didn't.
Um, I wasn't surprised. I mean, it's weird because when you really want something, and especially when you get to this age, right? When you get past 30, you're like, oh my god, still wanting things and dreaming. It's a lot of energy, right? Because when you're young, it's so easy to feel ambitious about everything. But to kind of have to go through it again was interesting. But what I mainly felt was gratitude. I think
Are you
leaving.
feeling the gratitude right now, girl? Girl, breathe, girl. Jesus Christ!
I'm
Reset the
getting
battery
emotional.
there.
Wow. I'm
You
getting
were
emotional. um, no, I mean for real. I it's only because of the TikTok trend and how I grew up and where I'm at spiritually and what has happened this year. Um, but I really feel so grateful. I think when I don't get things, when things don't work out the way I plan, if you just lead with gratitude and just thanking, have a review with God, the universe, whoever is protecting you and saying, maybe this was not for you, it really helps that mindset. So I'm just so grateful, and it's not like shade to the production because I'm sure it's gonna be great, but I guess it wasn't for me, and that's fine, and that means I need to be doing other things, and I am protected from that experience so that I can do the things I'm supposed to be doing and encourage others and continue my destiny. So I'm okay, but you still have to deal with the feelings.
Absolutely. Like that's the hardest part is dealing with those like because you immediately go to your worthiness sometimes. But at the end of the day, like I said, I don't want to like I don't when we say like oh it wasn't meant for me because it's for like white people or da da da. Also, I think we have to also just see these are on the other side and like be like these people are just living the life the way they see it for themselves. So that's just a reflection of like what I can do for myself is live in the reality that I'm making for myself. And like I said, we now have platforms where like I'm not saying that you were rejected because you were black or it was a white people but like at the end of the day, now you have the power and the freedom to do things for yourself, and you don't have to really bend over backwards to be liked or being to be put to the next level. And I think that's always something I've seen is that the people have stopped you, people that we've always said, oh my god, they get a lot of opportunities, people really support them, and I'm not saying it's warranted or not, but we always say like, oh, they're really supported, and people have those same people have come to you and be like, oh my god, I feel like no one likes me, or I feel like, I feel like I'm being rejected. So I just, you never know what people are feeling. You never know what your people are doing, and sometimes when they take these gigs that they think are going to be satisfying, they really have to kind of. That's what kind of fucks it up for you, right? Like if you feel like you have to kind of be a presentation of yourself in a space, it's never going to be fully gratifying. And I think that's why Reggaeton Brunch has been so gratifying for us, is that we've earnestly treated it like a space where you can have fun, and we're not going to judge you. We're just going to laugh with you. And I think
Absolutely.
that is like our brand, and I'm just so proud of that. And so the fact that, like I said, I think true happiness comes from that. So never feel like you're gonna get like, yeah, feel your feelings, feel that rejection, but just don't ever go to your worth because you have so much power, and like believing that one organization, person, thing took away all that for you, like imagine a world where you give everybody that much power in life. No.
Absolutely. We are absolutely here to tell you absolutely. I'm just kidding. I just like to say absolutely because no, for real. It's really about understanding that that door that's closed wasn't meant to keep you out. It was just meant to guide
Yes.
you to where your
Yes.
magic will be appreciated, where you will feel seen, and it ultimately leads us to the point of the
you
episode.
you skipped to your most recent rejection, but you forgot the rejection that brought you to Maryland.
Um,
You got denied from
girl, no,
UNCG.
that's not what happened. Are you reclaiming my narrative? That's not what
No,
happened.
you said you got rejected. They rejected you from the second program, and then you got into UMD, and you were like, "Fine, I'm going to go to UMD." Period. I wanted that anyways.
Yeah, for sure. But I didn't come to Maryland because I was rejected. I got accepted and I came here.
Oh, I mean, I know, but you never know. What if you got both acceptance letters? Both could have
What I
been,
have done.
yeah. You know, I
Um,
mean,
but yeah, for sure. I think that's an excellent example because I wasn't meant to be there.
yeah, you were not meant to stay there.
So so I was had to push, and things that are meant for you are meant for you. And when I look back over my life, I realize that I'm still here, still here.
Honestly, yeah. Like I knew, like I really could not. Like sometimes I'm like, should I move somewhere else or like? But I really like do not think that. I do like we were meant to be in each other's lives. I really do believe that.
Cause we are sisters, we
We
stand
stand
together.
together.
We
We
make
make a
one big
big.
family. We don't look the same. And which brings us to the conclusion of our episode. Wait, don't take it personally. Sometimes it's not you, it's them, and that's okay. You can just move on and keep it pushing. And by moving on, it means taking what is special about you,
Yes,
what's great about you, and putting it and finding other people that resonate your light.
but also
Period.
remember when we say it's not you, it's them. You don't also have to be like it's them as a villainizing way. It's also just it's their reality too. Like, girl,
You're
Like
not
it's not that.
everyone's cup of tea, honey, and that's okay.
That's so fine. They're
That's
not
all
your
right.
cup of tea. It's
You
a
don't have to be in everyone's show, divas.
Nunu told me this. Everything has balance, and after she said that to me, I saw so much balance in life. And I think that perception, I really say that, like that really gave me so much perspective of like, yeah, there's always a balance. Like you can't have the riches without the lonesome or the sadness or the isolation because not a lot of people have that. Like it's just like a very interesting thing how life works like that.
Thank you all for listening. As always, make sure you follow Reggaeton Brunch DC on Instagram for all of our upcoming events, activities. Our next brunch is August 30th, Labor Day weekend. Our Carol G. Tra- Traba.
Traba coqueta, traba coqueta,
How did you come
traba
up with that
coqueta.
title? Tell me.
Um, don't you're gonna have to cut this out. Don't do that. Don't do, you're putting on a Carol G brunch and you don't know where traba coqueta came from because it came from her album Tropa Coqueta, and Traba Coqueta means trabajar, which is Labor Day weekend. So I came up with it for that.
So make sure you join us for Traba Coqueta, honey. Okay?
A liar, fuck a phony, girl, get out of my face, girl. She just wants to look. First of all, you look like Shakira, not even Carol G. Watch you wear this for her Carol G.
No, Jay.
You think you're sleep? You cannot do hips online. You cannot do hips online.
Where can they find you at, honey? That's about that.
Y'all can find me at Wait Raffi. Y'all can find me at working out. No, just kidding. Bleep that out. Oh my god. What'd you say? What? What did you say?
No. Yeah, you're
You'll
locked
edit it
out.
out, whatever it is. You're insane. It's insane.
Make sure you follow your girl at NuNu Paris, Instagram, Venmo, Cash App, whatever, all the stuff. And so you can keep up with all our antics. We have a lot of fun stuff coming up, and we can't wait to see you in real life. So make sure you follow us, listen to us. Thank you to our listeners, our supporters. We
If
love
you
you.
listen to us, please let us know you're listening because we are watching. We just saw the numbers. Y'all are listening. Thank you for waiting for a year. Actually, though, thank you for waiting for a year for us to come back. We checked the numbers recently and we were like gagged at the amount of retention that we had. So thank you for listening to us. So please interact with us, DM us, show us some love. If you're hate listening to us, girl, also leave a hate comment so we know that who you are at least. Like it's okay, it's okay. We love you
Let
for
us
listening to
reject you
us.
in person. No, I'm just kidding. We love you all, and we can't wait to see you for the next episode. Big
Bye, beautifuls. I'm NuNu Paris. I'm NuNu Paris. I'm such a diva. I'm so pretty. Yeah, yeah. NuNu Paris. The face. The heart. It's NuNu Paris. And she has blonde hair. She's wearing jeans. And she's so pretty. So she phones herself. Damn pretty. Oh my god, NuNu Paris. I'm so happy to be here with NuNu.